Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Mustangs offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. And I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Texas Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Texas offense comes back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Tailback with another carry. Finds room at the 30. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought out of the 46. Good enough for a first down. The Mustangs looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
QB decides to keep it here. He's got the first down and more. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that quarter of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. And he's got it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. And the big play to start the drive, but now, the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Mustangs will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a player. That last play will take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll run it to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Longhorns. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far.
And the pressure gets to him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a shotgun run call. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Can he make it to the marker? The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here, lets it go. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, SMU. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set, second down play here. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking right, this one caught. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
And the Mustangs will kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns will have first and 10 here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Longhorns are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, it's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that.
Down, Texas, stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of...
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throwing the ball in.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. There. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Mustangs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew if he was going to get hit, he looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Even the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. Hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to put this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. First and 10 play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. First down and 10. He'll hand it off. Throws a stiff arm. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play.